7 reasons why your diet isn't working. Everyone knows that a healthy diet is a key to a healthy lifestyle. But what if you could never seem to reach your weight loss goals, no matter how hard you try? In this article, we explore 7 common reasons why a diet might not be working and give some tips for how you can fix them. Reason number 1, not tracking food. Tracking your food intake is the best way to make sure you're staying on track with your diet. Tracking is important because it helps you identify where you might need to make adjustments for yourself. If your diet isn't working, the problem might be that you aren't tracking what you eat. As humans, we are creatures of habit. The more comfortable we get with our routine, the less likely we are to change it. This includes not changing your diet. If you're not tracking your food intake, then you won't know if you're doing well or not, or how to make changes if needed. You might as well be eating whatever and however much you like without any consideration for your health, because that's what will happen. Reason number 2, lack of planning. I know it sounds super basic, but you can't go out and buy a bunch of stuff and think that this is going to work. You need to plan your meals and shop with a list in hand. Proper dieting should be planned out. You need to know what you are going to eat, when you are going to eat it, and the nutritional breakdown. A lack of planning will result in failure because you are not following an efficient or sustainable plan. Reason number 3, too much activity. The reason your diet isn't working is that you're doing too much activity. The thing is that our bodies can only process so many calories at one time, and this system tends to get messed up when we exercise too much. I would recommend cutting back on the amount of time you spend in the gym. If you are exercising at a moderate to high level or are on your feet all day, the body will burn more fat for energy. The key here is that you need to be active at a moderate to a high level for this to occur. If you are not active, then it will be harder to lose weight because the body will rely on its stored fat for energy. Reason number 4, trying to do too many things at once. It is best to pick 1 or 2 things to focus on and do them consistently. For example, if you want to lose weight, make sure you are only counting calories and not consuming too many carbs. It's not realistic to think you can make healthy choices in all areas of your life. The more pressure you put on yourself, the more likely you are to fail. The same is true when it comes to dieting. You might want to eat healthier and exercise every day, but that is unrealistic. It's better to take things one step at a time and focus on one goal at a time rather than trying to do too many things at once. Reason number 5, eating too late. One of the biggest mistakes people make when trying to lose weight is that they do not watch what they eat, making unhealthy choices most of the time. This will not serve any diet well. Eating late at night is also bad for your metabolism because it interferes with your sleep patterns and does not give you enough time to break down all the food you have eaten. If you are still hungry in the evening, do not eat until you feel better. If you're still eating after 7 p.m., it's time to rethink your diet. In order to lose weight, you have to have a calorie deficit, which means that you need to burn more calories than you consume. It's been shown that eating late at night is linked with a higher than usual blood sugar level and increased levels of the hunger hormone ghrelin. Reason number 6, unhealthy foods. People often say that they eat healthily and yet still struggle to lose weight. This is because many times we end up consuming more calories than we think. For example, if you're eating a salad and add olive oil and balsamic dressing, without realizing it, the calories in the vinaigrette will have increased your calorie intake for the day. If you're trying to lose weight or maintain your current weight, you need to be eating right. Sugary drinks, too much dessert, and salty chips are not the way to go if you want to reduce your weight. If you know that junk food is tempting you, try not bringing it in the house at all, or set yourself limits like only having 1 cookie after dinner. It's all about making smart choices. Reason number 7, lacking motivation. When you don't have the motivation to do anything, it's hard to find the motivation for everything else. It's easy to lose weight if you're not in a healthy mental state, but that doesn't mean that the results are going to be good. One of the biggest reasons diets don't work is because people typically lack the motivation to stick within their guidelines. This is one of the most important steps to take when you start a diet.